This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ford F350 crew cab, 6.0 turbo diesel, four-wheel drive. It's an XL, which means it's got crank windows. I'll go inside and I'll show you the options it does have. This was a dealer trade into Larry Miller Dodge here in Tucson. They can't sell anything used on their used car properties when they're over 100,000 miles, and this is no exception. We basically snap up anything over 100,000 miles because we can find the cash buyers out there with the internet that they can't find. Anyway, my job is to show you what's right and what's wrong. What was wrong when we got it was it needed front rotors. It also needed a left front caliper and a right rear caliper. For some reason, someone had done some funky brake work on it. So that's what we did, and we sent it to detail, and that was it. It's a nice truck. If you want a really nice work truck, or something that you can abuse a little bit because the price is the same as a Lariat or a loaded XLT or a King Ranch, this is it. Tires are in great shape. I'm going to walk around here and show you. Let's scrape there. It's for a XL version, for a work truck version, it's in really good shape. Very impressive. There's a couple little dings here and there, but you'd expect a lot more than what this one has. Front tires are, gosh, 90% tread. You don't need tires for quite a while. And we did not put these on, so when people spend this kind of money on them, relatively soon before they sell them, it usually means that they like the vehicle quite a bit. There was just some sort of upheaval and they needed to sell their vehicle quickly. There's a ding right here on the tailgate. A couple little scratches and whatnot, but this is a work truck. I don't know how in detail I need to get on this one. If you're buying this thing to show off, you're kind of strange. But if you're buying it to tow and to do some work, then you're probably doing the right thing. This tailgate comes from an 08, so he wanted this step probably on it, which is kind of cool. Or that, actually, that's not a step, it's a handle to help pull yourself up. That's what it is. These tires are nice. It's got a nice new spare. You don't have to worry about rubber for quite some time. There's some light scratch in here. It looks to me like this bedside's been painted. It's not. It's actually very good, but it's definitely been painted. Just this bedside. Yeah, the cab's fine. Just the bedside. I don't know. Who cares? It's a white truck. It's a white work truck. But it's my job to point this stuff out. Here's a little scratch in here. Obviously a little white touch-up paint. We like to represent them pretty much the way they are, especially when they're work trucks. It tells people what they look like before we got them. 142,000. Let's see. 142,591 miles. I'm going to show you under the hood. There should be some Ford stamps on both fenders and on both sides of the core support. There's your Ford stamp right there. It's hard to see, but it's right there between my fingers, the Ford stamp on the passenger door support. There's your catalytic converter sticker where it belongs. There should be another one. Right between my fingers there is another Ford stamp. And there's the Ford stamp. This thing runs great. We've already had it doing 85 down I-10 and done the full check on it. It's all there. boy. Wish they were all that clean. I like vinyl floors. They look good. I do see a little bit of paint on this seat right here. Nothing else. Alright. Boy, boring is good. Boring, I like boring in my videos. This is just a very clean work truck. You do have a manual. You have a wheel lock. So this side of the bed has been painted. I don't feel any bonding here. They must have just had a big scratch or something. Yeah. There's nothing there. They must have just fixed a big scratch or something. I don't know why you fixed the scratch on this truck, but somebody did. Alright. Does not have tilt wheel. Boy, the air conditioner's blowing ice cold. It's gonna be about 83 or 4 today. It's not almost noon right now. And it would appear that the air conditioning is working perfectly. All right, 142,591. I'm told that we get a TBC fault code. That's a trailer brake module. I've driven trucks a million times with that towing. It has something to do with this braking system. If it mattered, they're $325. We're not fixing that because it's just silly. But if you want it done, we'll do it at our cost and install it at our cost. It's up to you. What else we got going on here? Radio.
Anywhere you go on the
There's radio, CD player. It does have a radio and CD, and it does have cruise control, which is very unusual in one of these. All right, let me put it in neutral. Let's go to 4 low. We're in 4 low now. There's 4 low. Put it in drive. And put it in reverse. That's definitely 4 low. 4 low in reverse now. Perfect. All right. Neutral. There's 4 high. Yeah, we can drive at speed at 4 high. And reverse. Alright. Now, let's go back to neutral. Back to 2-wheel high. 2-wheel drive, and let's go for a ride. Alright. It's on a clear title. So, you know what? I better turn that air down. It's probably loud, huh? That works. Alright. Let's see. Because it's on a clear title, it's not a theft recovery. There's no need to get the car inspected. So if you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay $250 dock fee and taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is, say, 3%, and you want to come to Tucson to drive it home, then you're going to pay a total of 5% taxes. That's your state, 3, and our city, 2, for a total of 5. And you're going to pay $250 dock fee. If your state tax rate is Alaska's, theirs is 0. So you're going to pay 2% tax and $250 dock fee. All right. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price plus whatever you're going to pay your shipper on your own. We have a shipper in our ad. His name is Fred at Beacon Shipping Logistics. His number is in the middle of our ad. He's middle of the road price-wise. I will tell you right now that we've had a couple people who have gotten the best rates in the world for shipping, and then their cars never leave. because basically the people with the lowest prices get your deposit, and someday they'll pick up your truck or your car or whatever you're shipping, and that could be a week from now or 2 years from now. Okay, we had a person $900 from Tucson to Michigan. That's impossible. We ship cars in all the time from all over the country, and I would say I know I'd be fine paying $1,300 for that, so I could have it sometime in the next 2 or 3 weeks. $900 is impossible, and the truck is still here, and it will be here until she has her moment of clarity and she decides to call Fred, and Fred will get it handled. Anyway, that's what I say. Don't go with the cheapest price. Don't go with the most expensive either. Fred will give you right in the middle, and he communicates well, but you're welcome to use whoever you want, okay? Let's see, what else? Deposits. Please get your deposit in. Once we have a $500 deposit, we'll put your name and a banner over the vehicle at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. I'm going to shut up for a second here. You can watch the turbo and all that good stuff. Big truck. Get rolling. Alright, I better slow down or I'm going to take out a Tahoe. Let's see. Once we have your deposit, like I said, deposits are important. Then it's not for sale any longer. We can't hold cars on people's words anymore because people lie. Go figure. The last thing I say in every video I do now for the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 months is this. This truck is no longer under warranty by Ford standards or our standards or anyone's standards. If the engineers at Ford don't know what's going to happen after a certain number of miles or a certain number of years, there's no chance that we can know. They built the damn thing, okay? We can tell you what their weaknesses are. We say that in print at the bottom of our ads for certain makes and models that we know about, for certain makes actually. In a 60 Ford, it's an EGR and cooler. You can buy those parts aftermarket, and they're better from Bulletproof for about $600, and a real friend who's a repair person or a reputable repair person will install them in 5 to 7 hours. You can get the parts and labor for the EGR and cooler done for about between $1,500 and $1,700. This truck doesn't need it, but that's their weakness, and when they do it overnight. So that's what we tell people. Be prepared for that bill, okay? That could come tomorrow or never, but that's what they're known for, okay? Duramax is known for injectors, all kinds of stuff. Different stuff for each make. Dodge trucks, you know, the 5.9 Cummins, they eat up transmissions. So, of all the three, this is probably the cheapest one. But anyway, that's what you need to know. So if you don't like risk, if you can't deal with the idea of there being a problem a week after you buy it, don't buy it. Because that's what new car dealerships are for. You buy a new car, new truck, get a 3-year bumper-to-bumper warranty, bottled water, loaner cars, back rubs, all that good stuff, and no risk. You also get to pay for a Strippy XL final floor, probably $35,000, $40,000, something like that. And this is going to be a fraction of that. So, in your back of your mind, please put in that, hey, you know what? Some of this money, a huge amount of money that I'm saving, might have to go back into the truck sooner or later, maybe next week, maybe 3 years from now. And if that doesn't make you feel okay, then if you don't feel okay about it, then don't buy it. That's my advice, okay? Anyway, there will be plenty of information and still photos to look at to help you make your decision. A copy of the title will be there, and that is it. Thank you very much.